Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Terra Tech. And on this episode, we are going to be kind of continuing what we've been doing the last few days. We are waiting for the patch to come out on Tuesday, which is when I'm going to start a new playthrough of this game with all the new changes that they've made. Until then, we're kind of been coming in here and checking out the challenges. Now, on the last one, we went into the flying challenge, and we checked out the rocket. This was actually pretty fun. I think on this one, we're going to try Wing It. And we're going to load from community to see, you know, what the different designs that you guys have come up with. I like checking out, you know, what you guys have done in the past, and I'm not very good with the flying. I will definitely tell you guys that up front, that I haven't had a lot of experience with it. So, holy crap, look at this thing. Illuminati Fly 1. The X2 Jet kind of looks pretty cool. Might be a little hard to control, but we'll try it. The first flying mobile. So, man, I really want to try this big one, but I think I'm gonna, yeah, let's try the big one first. I gotta start with my dessert because this thing is huge. Okay, the challenge is a checkpoint time trial. Build a tech and see how fast you can complete the course without touching the ground. Oof, this is gonna be difficult because now I'm gonna have to actually control it and not just fly it around. So let's take a quick look at this thing and see what all he's added on here. Now, he's added tons and tons of turbines on here. He's added a whole bunch of fuel tanks. Actually, not too many fuel tanks, just these 4 little, you know, medium-sized ones. I guess they're small. I haven't really seen anything smaller than that. And then these big ones right here, the GSO Big Pop-Up Fuel Tank, a large Big Daddy fuel can. And then he had all these wings back here, and you can kind of see that when you move left or right, the wings here on the back will actually change. They will tilt in that direction, so that that will give you a little bit more control in the air. And you can also see he has them here on the side, and when you tilt up or down in the sky, they will do the exact same thing. They will tilt up or down to give you that momentum, you know, and direction. Now, he's also added these other little wings here on the side, the GSO left high wind aerofoils. I believe all those things do is give you lift. They don't actually give you control. I think they were just completely flat and that's it. But they do look like they might have a flap there in the back. So maybe they do offer a little bit of control. I wonder what the difference is though. Like, why GSO rudder? So this is specifically designed for a rudder, where these are a wing with that kind of flap in them. That could still give you a little bit of control, at least with lift and descent-wise. I mean, that's exactly what it's made for. But that's exactly what these things are doing too. They're giving you a little bit more lift or descent, and these other ones are giving you that tilt from left to right. So with the combination of all 4 of those, you can go pretty much wherever you want. Now, he's using these venture wheels. Now, I've been told these are really, really good for your bot because they're lightweight, they give you good traction on the ground, and they're up high enough that you're not going to get stuck on things. So that's pretty much everything you're looking for in an airplane wheel. The only downside, I would say, is they're big ones. So I would probably assume the smaller ones are probably even lighter weight and even faster, but then you'd run into the issue of, you know, getting stuck on things, especially on uneven terrain. So let's just go ahead and try it out, guys. We're gonna see how well we can do here. I'm gonna try to take off. Fly. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, we got one. No! Oh, no, I cut the engines. No, holy crap. Oh, man, we should have got a point for that. It's like the old video game Skate or Die. You can do little tricks and stuff. Okay, let's see. We need to turn around, I'm sure. That's why I haven't taken off yet. Let's back it up here. Top speed, 113 miles an hour. That's not too bad. That's actually pretty fast. And we didn't even really get going there. We just kind of... Oh, there we go. So it's going to be nice and straight to start with. That's going to be good because I suck with these controls for flying. I just haven't had enough experience with it. I've only done it like twice, and the first time it was in the game, and I was just getting slammed into the ground, and I was trying to constantly change direction so I could get back to my base, and it was just not very easy. There we go. Okay, so we're going up. Let me maybe a little too far up, guys. Let me stop pressing that key. Where's the next one? Over to the left. Oh, way too. No. Even out. There we go. No. There we go. Can we back up? Oh, okay. Yeah, these controls are really different from what I'm used to. Okay, so we got to tilt back a little bit. If you hold the front arrow down, kind of like you want to go straight, big no-no, don't do that. You're going to go down like this. It's going to tilt the front of your plane down. So you kind of want to even it out as much as possible. There we go. I'm getting the hang of it. See, I just needed a little bit of practice. They should have given you like a tutorial level rather than giving you the plane in the level. That's too much of a risk. Okay, no, even out. There we go. Okay, where's this next one? We gotta go back a little bit, get back higher in the air before we crash. And I am gonna tilt it a little bit more. I don't want to go too much. No, go back. There we go. Oh, no. What are you doing? Go back. Oh, crap. Oh, my God. No. Wrong way. Oh, man. I got turned around there. That sucks. I was doing really well there. I was proud of myself for as well as we did there, how long we stayed in the sky, because before this, not the greatest in the world. Actually, kind of embarrassing how badly we were doing. Man, this thing does not want to go back. Like, it has too many of those things there. So if you're not going to go straight, don't even bother with this guy. This thing is not a reverse capable bot here. So, oh, you know what it is? It's just 2, right? It's just you go from the first one to the second one, and that's it. And then you turn around and do the same thing over again. Beep. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we are going to go straight ahead. You know what? I kind of want to give it a little bit more distance, because we need to build up a little bit to get up into the air, and I think once you're in the air, you start going a lot faster. Okay, so we're gonna punch it. Go for it. What is going? Oh, you know what? I gotta hold down the forward arrow when I'm on the ground, but the moment you get into the sky, you need to let that thing go. Okay, that's a little different. That's gonna take some time getting used to that. Switching over like immediately on takeoff. There we go. Take it off. Go. Yes. Okay, tilt back a little. No. That's a little bit too much. Okay. There we go. We're flying now, guys. We are in the friendly skies. There we go. Yes. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Come on. You can do it. What are you doing? Too much. Even out. Okay, there we go. A little bit more to the right. Come on. You know you can do it. Fly this sucker. Where are we going to go next? Over here. Okay. We're doing okay. This could be a little bit smoother. I mean, if I was doing this with an Xbox 360 controller, this would be so much easier, because I am so much better at that in 3 dimensions than I am with the keyboard. I know some of you guys love the keyboard, like my brother. You know, he almost refuses to use the controllers when the games are designed for him, because he just prefers the keyboard. And I know there's that huge debate between a lot of gamers that, oh, keyboard gives you more functioning than the people who are like controllers, and like, oh, it gives you more, you know, sensitivity, and you can make more minute changes. And people are like, no, the mouse is better. I think whatever playstyle that you specifically prefer and you can be comfortable using, that's the one you should go with. You know, like, there's no right answer to that one, I don't think. I just happen to do better with the 360 controller because I'm more used to that one. Like, I remember the first time the GameCube switched over and started using those kind of joysticks, and it was a huge change, and I was like, oh, I hate this. Where's my little square Nintendo, you know, controller that digs into the corners, dig into your palms, and before long, like, you got these, like, this pain in your hand that you didn't even realize was like a bad thing, because that was just the way it always was. Or you use like the joystick from the arcade that after a while, you know, rub the inside of your palm so raw, you're like, I can't touch it anymore. I just can't touch it. Oh, we are doing really good here. In fact, I think we actually did. We did a minute and 51 seconds. That is our best time. I say we keep going. No. Oh, flip it. Oh, you can do it. No. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. Look at that landing. Any landing you can walk away from, right? That is amazing. Whew. Oh, man. I got my wings there, guys. I can't believe we did that well. I am just flabbergasted that it must have been because I wasn't thinking about it. The moment I stopped thinking about it, you know, things seem to go so much easier. I usually overthink things way too much, and then I just, you know, forget what I'm doing altogether, and it just comes out really badly. I say we try that one more time. I think now that we got the hang of flying, maybe we might be able to get a few seconds shaved off of there. I think whoever designed this bot did a really good job. It seems to be very evenly weighed on all sides. The turning could be a little bit easier. It does seem to kind of tilt over dramatically when you're trying to turn. But other than that, I think bravo, guy. I mean, you did a really good job. If we could take off into the air, maybe this would work. Come on, you could do it. There we go. Take off. Why won't it take off? I'm pushing forward. I got the... you know what? It's just not taking off. Maybe we have to build up enough charge into our cells. We're definitely not going to be beating any land records like this. There we go. No! Okay, we're done with this one. Let's try a different bot. Now, this one, like I said, it was pretty good. I give that one a 9 out of 10. You could tweak it a little bit to change the smoothness on turn, but overall, pretty nice. Now, he made this other one as well, but I think that's just going to be a lesser version of the one he already had. So let's try one of these small ones. The X2 Jet, I think, is going to really turn on a dime, but it's going to be one of those things where it's going to turn so easily. It's going to be so easy to destroy it and you know, fall to the ground and just get destroyed. Like, look how fast this thing's going. It doesn't even need... Oh, that's going way too fast. It doesn't even need me to... there we go. How do you... Okay, we're gonna go in here. That's... No. Holy crap. I cannot get this to not go back like that. I am pushing back as much as possible on the... No. There we go. No. Even it out. There we go. Woo! This is a little different. This is a little different from the other one. I'm having to relearn all over again how to control this guy, and that's kind of scary. That every bot can be so different from the other one that you kind of have to relearn everything. I'm gonna stall out here if I keep going up. Come on, turn it. What are you doing? No! Oh, okay, there we go. Yes. Go in this direction. No. Go back down. Okay. Come on. There we go. Little bumblebee. He kind of looks like a bumblebee to me. I don't know why he called him the X2. Call him the bumblebee, man. This. Holy crap. No. I can't go in that direction. Like, it doesn't want me to do it. Come on. Pull up. No. Oh. Wow. He pulled up right at the last second. And I touched the ground. So I guess if you touch the ground, you have to restart all over again. Wow, this thing is so aerodynamic. The moment it gets into the air, it's like, no. We're going. We're not driving on the ground. That's for suckers. You know, we're a plane. We fly. Let's see it. No. Pull up. There we go. Come on. I would love to see them come up with maybe like an expansion down the road, which is like the version of like space vehicles or something. You know, like maybe you can make your best UFO. Or if maybe Halloween style, you can make pumpkins fly or something like that, or pumpkin chunkin', where you actually, you know, oh, no, there we go. Holy crap. No, come on, turn. Yeah, where you can you know, catapult your own pumpkins or something. I think the game mechanics are there for them to just kind of integrate that in there. All they got to do is pretty much design the graphics for it. Now, can we run through this? No, see, it doesn't want to turn. You know, it doesn't mind tipping over in that direction, but it doesn't really tilt the bot in that direction. Like, you can do this, and yeah, it is a turn, but it's not as sharp as I would like. And I guess maybe I'm asking for a lot, because I know, you know, planes don't turn on a dime, but I don't know. I figured it would be better. I figured it would be a little bit smoother on the turn rate. But maybe I'm just used to other video games that just completely and totally give you an unrealistic you know, sensation of flying, because I've never had to control an airplane before. I've never been the pilot on something like this, so you know, I have flown little Cessnas and stuff, but it's not really the same thing. Like, they don't have these weird turbines on the top, and they don't have you know, the wings on the back and stuff like that. And almost every single time I was doing... Did I run out of stuff? There we go. every single time I was doing it, I always had somebody else there with me who was the expert. So, and it was only for a few minutes here and there. So it's just, I don't know. Oh no, no! I was going in the right direction. Why did you turn? Am I hitting like updrafts? Is that a thing in this game? I think it's just my poor handling of the thing that as soon as I get close to it, I'm like, no, no, I gotta mess it up somehow. Come on, fly over there. What we need is some music in here where we go up, beyond, into the... No, 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 we're not going to sing it, but we should definitely add some music to this sucker. Maybe you guys will have some music you can throw on in the background and just watch this guy fly around. This is really cool. I think if you look at what it's doing and where we're flying and the distance that we're flying, it's actually pretty amazing to think that in the game itself, you could create a bot like this, or even a base bot that will allow you to fly around this distance this quickly. Now you'll see that I'm always constantly adjusting the front, almost like I'm riding a wave here, and that's just because the front of this bot is so lightweight that it constantly pushes up, and I'm always having to correct that. Oh no, man! Dang it! Yeah, I like that one, but let's try another one of these. That one's not too bad, but I guess if I had to rate it, I'd give it a... because it's pretty good. I give it a 5 or a 6 out of 10, because they do need to fix the weight in the front. If the weight in the front could be kind of brought down to where I didn't have to keep making corrections like that, it'd be a lot easier to move around. But I guess, you know, the lighter weight it is in the front, the easier it takes off, the faster it takes off, so maybe that's a thing. Now this one looks a little bit more plain. It's just a very simple airplane as far as I can tell. The wings here on the side, you got the aerofoils in the back, and then you got your little rudder here in the top. And then of course you have your little propeller here. Now I don't know if this propeller can spin because it's not high enough off the ground. Can it go? Yeah, look at that, guys. It's actually hitting the ground as it goes, which is why the other guy had it, you know, 2 layers so he could have one underneath. There's also boosters you can have. We might design our own on the next couple one. Actually, I think the thing comes out tomorrow, so we probably won't have to do that. Let's go forward and see if we can. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, I forgot to hold the shift button down. There we go. Take off. No, no, no. Come on, take off. There we go. Into the sky. Oh yeah, look how fast and easy this one actually tilts in the right direction. So it does seem like smaller is the way to go if you want to go off exploring. But, you know, if you're going to actually do something while you're there... Oh, no, 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 no. I knew I was going to freak it out right as I got there. That's why I didn't want to change my altitude and go up a little higher. No. Got to start all over. You guys suck. Okay, let's head back. Come on, catch some ass, sucker. There we go. Oh, look at that, guys. That is so nice. That is what I was missing on the other ones. I realized they were bigger bots, but the smooth rate at which this turns. Now it doesn't go up as... Oh, crap. It doesn't go up very high into the sky. I think it's getting hurt every single time it hits the ground, too, so... I would not be surprised if this thing got destroyed here in a couple seconds. Come on, move. What are you... Oh, there we go. Get into the... there we go. Yeah. Yeah, sucker. Now turn. Turn. No, not like that. Yeah, it seems like even this one, with you know, the sharp turn rate, every time they turn, they seem to go down a little bit. Maybe that has something to do with aerodynamics, or maybe it just has something to do with the game. I don't know, but either way, it is something to be aware of. No! Oh, dude, I just got... Oh, we lost it. Okay, well, at least we're over here next to the base. I think we could add a few things to this one. I think we could make a few changes. For one... I'm going to put a block on the top of my bot and just have it go up one more, because the way it takes off is just, it doesn't really feel right, and it's, you know, you can get stuck so easy that way, so, you know, why not? Or even better yet, what if we just put these big wheels on there? Can they even fit? Yeah, they can fit. Okay, so we'll take that off. We'll put the big wheels on here, if they will go on, yeah. We'll take one more block. A venture one, yeah. We'll put that on the front, and then we'll put the propeller up here. Come on, give it to me right there. Nope, that's not exactly how we want it, but... Ooh, I wonder if a helicopter will work. I didn't see any helicopters. I saw rockets, and I saw airplanes, but I didn't see any helicopters. I wonder if anybody's ever done a helicopter. I know I have, but I didn't think it was like a unique idea or anything like that. Let's see, can we go forward? It's almost a waste to even have those wheels on the back because they're not even touching the ground. But we'll try it out. There we go. Come on, can you take off? There. No, it's. Yeah, I gotta press down immediately upon liftoff so it can tilt the nose upwards instead of taking a nosedive, because now it is heavier in the front than the back. Okay, so let's go forward. Take off, take off. Oh no, that's not gonna work. We need more weight. That's just, it's gonna keep doing the same thing that it's doing before, where it just nosedives straight down. So let's go back and maybe add a little bit. Oh, but it's getting some nice speed and a nice little boost off right there every time it hits one of those little hills. So I like that. I like the wheels. We just need to find something to even it up back here. Maybe what we could do. It's starting to look a little bit like the other guy, the one that we were actually playing earlier when we do this, but I think it's kind of a necessity at this point. No, that's not what we wanted to do. Come on, put it right there. Move that back. So everything is the exact same except for the wheels. Like, the wheels are just going to be different from the ones we started with. And of course we're going to be a little bit longer than normal. But hopefully that shouldn't be too big of a thing. Now, is there anything we can throw on here to help it out? What do we got? You know what? Maybe these things right here. I believe these are supposed to give you some help. I don't remember if they were supposed to be like this or the other way, but we'll try them. We'll put a few here, maybe on top. Hopefully that won't be too heavy. And I want to be able to actually get some. You know what? Do they have any of those little small ones? They do. These are supposed to help out quite a bit for aiming in different directions. So, what if we do it right here and right there? So they will both fire back to give us that nice little boost taking off, and then one will fire to the left and one will fire to the right. You can kind of see when I hold the buttons down and I fire to the left. There we go. Actually, they fire. I guess it's gonna work, right? We'll see. I mean, for all I know, those things we just put on are gonna freak it out anyways. It's a little heavy. Come on, take off. Okay, we're gonna back it up a little bit, get a nice little running start. Yeah, not quite as fast as it was before. We might have to throw on another propeller. I think this is how things start, you know, like you throw on a few items and you're like, oh, this kind of works out a little bit, but now it's not doing what I wanted to do as well as it was before as far as speed goes. Yeah, look, I'm just so heavy. Yeah, we need to take a few of these blocks off. So let's take off at least one and see if that does anything. I can already see a little bit of improvement. Yeah, we're going a little bit faster. So I think those blocks are pretty heavy. If anything, oh, look at that, guys. Yeah, it was those blocks. And just removing one of them made a huge difference. So, like I said, if it comes down to it, we'll just remove all of them and go with our new little idea with... yeah, dang it. Once we get in the air, I tell you, man, it's so fickle with the weight this thing can take. Let's take that off. Put that here. Yeah, there we go. So that's pointed in the right direction. This one isn't, so let's fix that. Okay, so that one's fine. Okay, you're gonna be a good puppy now, man. Better be, because there's nothing new about you other than the wheels and a few extra blocks and those thrusters. And I know thrusters weigh quite a bit, but I'm hoping these guys aren't too bad. I mean, I know they're small, and I know on the last, you know, rocket challenge, we did see there is a significant weight, you know, to that. Dang it. I guess you have to be in the air by the time you go through that, otherwise it's just going to go ahead and cancel it. We did it once. I don't know why we're having such a hard time doing it again. I think it's just that last spot is so well designed to get to that point where you could be that big and actually take off. Probably has to be. You know, I mean, you probably had to gone through so many different variations on the same theme to even get to that point. And I actually tried taking off there, so this may still be too heavy. Come on. What is the dish? Oh, yeah, we're still too heavy. Man, these thrusters are heavy. What is the deal? Okay, we're going to take off one of these thrusters. Because maybe we only need one. And you know what? I'm going to take it off on the one in the front to give the back a little bit more weight. Maybe that will kind of pop us up and give us the momentum we need just to get into the sky. And once we're in the sky, I think we're going to be fine. It may be the wheels. I mean, I may be completely wrong on this one, and it's the wheels that are throwing us off. There we go. Come on, go up, go up. No, we're just not getting enough thrust. Yeah, that's not going to work. Wow, we changed one little thing, and it completely radically alters the way this bot works. Okay, well, what are we going to do then? We need the thrust. Maybe, no, hover pads really wouldn't work. I know they'd work while you're on the ground, but the moment you got in the air, they'd be pretty much worthless. Because you have to be within a pretty, you know, close proximity of, you know, the ground for that to work. So, we do got turbines. We can put those down underneath, maybe? I don't really see a place for them. They would give us more, they would give us more momentum, but that's not going to work. Yeah, we do have to redesign it, and I think ultimately it would actually start turning out a lot like the other guy's bot. In fact, we can come out there and take a look at it real quick. It's going to be pretty close to, you know, what he had to do. And, you know, you do one little thing, and you're like, okay, so that looks good. Now I need to make it 2 layers so I can add all that stuff. So look at this. This is what he ultimately came up with. And yeah, I don't really see you doing better than this. I mean, yeah, you could add more blocks, but are there any left? No, I guess there are. I guess you can keep going with this. And I don't know if it really works where you can just double the size, do everything in double, you know, and just keep adding more and more and more. I think at a certain point, you're going to reach a limit. And this is probably pretty close to that limit and still being able to take off. And even though this one doesn't turn very well, I have to say, out of all the ones we played, out of all the ones we used, this one happens to be the best one that we've done so far for getting up into the sky. There we go. Come on, take off. There we go. Now, once you're up, it's a little different from all the other bots, all the other planes that we've done. But it's easier to stay up than all the other ones, except for that fast one. That fast one's easier to stay up. But when you made turns, it just, I don't know, it made them too, I won't say too quick, but it made them too sharp. So like this one, now you're going straight down. And I think you have to counteract that. I think you have to turn the direction and press back at the same time to kind of give yourself, you know, that momentum in the right, you know, right altitude instead of going down. Because, man, if you're not paying attention to that, they could be very deadly depending on how far from the surface you are when you start doing that. And a lot of the time, I tend to, you know, float fairly close to the bottom because I don't like being too high up here. It's very dangerous, you know, if you fall down from that height, you're pretty much going to die. Like, all your pieces are going to explode. So I tend to favor the bottom piece a little bit more, you know, because I know if I make a mistake like this, I can recover from it even if I land. Where up here, if you make a mistake like that, you can recover from it because you have so much area. Let's see, look at that. Like, yeah, and I wasn't even up that high. I was just going really, really quick. But I happened to land right over here, so I could actually fix that if I wanted to. And it's pretty cool. I never really thought about it, but these turbines actually have one little area that you can stick those any piece onto. And if you put 2 of them right next to one another, you can put one of these wings on here. You can see that they're too wide, and so you can kind of just stick them right on there. That's very clever. I wonder how long it took them to do that. But if you guys know who did this design, go ahead and give them a shout out. Let them know that I greatly appreciate it. It's a pretty cool one. I like it. In fact, it may just be the developers that put these on here, or maybe they change every day. If they do, I'm very grateful that I got to try this one out, because this has given me hope that one day I actually might be able to conquer flying. And the fact that this is as big as it is means that there is hope again that we might be able to have a flying base bot, because this is a lot of weight. Lots and lots of weight. These thrusters weigh tons. They weigh more than pretty much all of the fuel tanks and all of the blocks and pretty much everything else on my bot combined for just like one of those. And I don't have any clue how much these thrusters right here weigh, I'm pretty sure, you know, a lot more than anything else. And that's why he put it like right smack dab in the center of his bot. Now, at some point, I'm sure they're going to change it, but right now, you'll see that the thrusters actually are firing right onto a fuel tank, which would just be complete and total nonsense in real life. That would just mean, poof, you blow up, you know? You know, you can even see the flames go right through it. And I'm pretty sure it wouldn't sound like that when you blow up. It wouldn't be like, poof. It'd be like one of those huge explosions that we've seen already. But, yeah, it's something you can take advantage of, at least for right now. Obviously, right there, you know, it's not blowing up in any sense of the word. But very, very cool looking, guys. I do greatly like this. So, on the next one, we are going to be playing a brand new Let's Play of this with a new patch that's supposed to come out on Tuesday. If it comes out on Wednesday, there may be one more of these episodes, but from what I've heard, it's going to be Tuesday, and I'm hoping on that one. I'm planning on that one, and I'm really anxious to see what changes they've made, because from what I've been told, they've made some really cool stuff, and I think that's going to be kind of cool to check it out with you guys. Let me know what you think. What new changes are you looking forward to? Which ones are you not? Maybe they've taken some stuff out that you're really hoping they'd keep in, or things of that nature. I would really greatly enjoy hearing about that from you guys. Again, I want to thank you all for watching. If you enjoy these episodes, please hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely helps grow my channel, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to leave those comments, guys, and I will join you guys next time.